the founder called me. He was in New York. You know what? I'm done with dealing with this firefighting all the time. I told him, listen, you need to invest this much time on making sure that quality is your priority. A lot of people are vibe coding, yes, but that is also producing a lot of garbage code. If you go back to fix that garbage code, you create a lot of dead code in the application, which may eventually mean that application will become more heavier. Put a dollar value. So you're the CTO, you are like $1,000 an hour. Right? Now, you spend like 2 hours every day, that's $2,000 every day.
Right now, a lot of people are using vibe coding or AI kind of LLM to create product. As a software testing consulting company and product company, what do you see the danger or the benefit of it?
I think vibe coding is good in a way that people who don't know programming can generate some websites and develop some apps, some products. But it will be too naive to think that building a website or building a product means that you know the business or this is a business. This is not a business. It's still it's a website. It's still a web product, you know. And the other question you need to think is if I can do it, then somebody else can do the same thing, right? So I'm like, businesses are built on other fundamentals, which are about the demand and supply, and which is about what do you offer to the market versus what market is looking for. And then it's about how do you offer that experience of the problem that you're solving versus your competition. So business is more like a DNA in my opinion. You know, it's not a static thing that it's not a few pages, it's not a few screens. It's a DNA.
If I'm a person who just vibe code a product, a website basically, and then I got some traffic because I have a personal brand on Instagram, as a software tester, for you, would like when do you see me as a founder need to test my product or whatever? Why should I test my product? Because I already have revenues anyhow.
Sure. But then you could be an exception. You are not a norm, right? The point is that at the end of the day, you are thinking of this thing that it's working. But my question to you would be, how do you know this is the way it is supposed to work or this is the best way it is working, right? So what if your application is working for some set of users, but it's not even working for other set of users? So how do you like figure that part out? And that is only if you look at it very objectively. No, I mean like see what is not working in your system. A lot of people are vibe coding, yes, but that is also producing a lot of garbage code, right? Now, because of that garbage code, the problem will be that if you go back to fix that garbage code, you'll create a lot of dead code in the application, which may eventually mean that application will become more heavier because they will have a lot of dead code written in them, and you're not taking them out because you're not tech savvy. You're not aware, okay, what piece to take out. I mean, like if you don't have the programming understanding, for example, right? So a lot of this is going to cause a lot of quality issues, in my opinion. And this will cause applications to behave abnormally or slowly. So testing, I am not too worried about vibe coding not needing testing. I mean, I think with vibe coding, I think probably testing will become even more important actually.
And like, I'm just a startup founder, one person founder. I don't have the money to test my product with you. What should I do?
You can always hire freelancers. Look, I mean, there is always a solution to the problem. I mean, like, if you first you need to believe in the quality of your product, right? I mean, that needs to be the first step, right? If you think that you need to have the best possible quality because you want to give your users the best experience, then the other way is, okay, how do we go about doing this? And the way is you can do it in-house versus you can hire freelancers versus you can hire a company, and that depends on what is the scale of your problem, what kind of challenges do you see down the road for yourself. We work with some startups as well, who literally say, like we don't need like even a full resource. But because I've been a startup, to be honest, so I understand that, like what are these challenges specifically? These are about money. They don't have enough money in the bank, so they need testing. So we still work with them. But generally, as a founder, you have to decide, okay, like what road do you want to travel on? If you want to be a founder who is always firefighting because you got a call from somebody. I mean, like I was talking to this startup like 2 months ago, and the founder called me. He was in New York, and he was like, You know what? I mean, I'm done with dealing with this firefighting all the time because, like we roll out something and it crashes and, it causes something else to misbehave, like in the application. And then, we go about fixing that. And then I come back and then I see, oh, there is another thing that is breaking. And I told him, listen, you need to invest this much time on making sure that quality is your priority because otherwise you're wasting your own time. So put a dollar value on your time. So you're the CTO. Let's say you are like $1,000 an hour, right? Now you spend like 2 hours every day. That's $2,000 every day, right? Put a dollar value. You do like 3 days in a week. That's $6,000 a week. Now, how much does a tester gonna cost you? So I think it's a lot more about yes, you can do it. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's not like people cannot do it. It's like what kind of cost are you willing to pay apart from your bad reputation, loss of revenue, customers not
Casual
happy.
things.
Yeah, casual stuff, like which is gonna happen in any case, like it doesn't matter. If you don't test, this is gonna happen. But more importantly, like how much of your own time, which could have been well spent on identifying bigger, better challenges, is now being spent on fixing things which is very reactive in my understanding and it's not proactive. And because it's reactive, you do not see the price that you're paying because of that reactiveness itself.
Yeah.
You know, if you're proactive, you will save time. If you're reactive, you will lose a lot of time.
Opportunity cost down the road.
Absolutely. Hence, more money down the drain. For things that that could easily be avoided. Like that's what it is basically at a fundamental level.